The Ash Grove Cement story is about the dynamic growth of the American economy and the fundamental goodness of its people. Sparked by the great westward expansion of the late 1800s and continuing into the 21st century, Ash Grove Cement has found its strength and success in changing times by adhering to unchanging values. Today, America's historic economic growth continues. New communities, burgeoning suburbs, millions of miles of new roads, all requiring cement, concrete, and aggregate. And cement is what we do. As the largest American-owned cement company, we make the products that build the growing superstructures of an ever-changing, ever-growing American landscape. Our mission is building for the future. New technologies, sustaining our environment, modernizing plants, community involvement, worker excellence, and trust and loyalty to our customers. These are the rules of the road that have sustained Ash Grove Cement for the first 125 years and well through the next century.
In the early 1880s, the first railroad line was being laid through Ash Grove, Missouri. The rail employees found the purest seam of limestone that had been uncovered in the United States. The family legacy really goes back to the early 1900s when my great-grandfather got involved in the company. Lester was a younger brother of the Sunderland family boys that were running a company in Omaha called Sunderland Brothers Company. One of the products they sold was the Ash Grove White Lime. When Ash Grove Lime Company got into some financial problems, Lester did not want to lose that line of business for the Sunderland Brothers Material Company in Omaha, and came down to help manage the Ash Grove White Lime Company. Lester was a real natural leader in his day, had a lot of vision, ultimately recapitalized the company shortly after 1910, and then our family took an ownership position in it.
My great-grandfather, Lester Sunderland, knew what he was trying to accomplish, and that was to grow the Ash Grove cement business. He just felt it was important to take care of the communities that had been a part of the success of Ash Grove Cement Company, and he was always civic-minded, giving back in the communities that had been good to the Ash Grove Cement Company over the years.
Well, of course, times have changed tremendously since 1910 when he really began leading the company. Some of the basic character that comes through his letters that I've read is a deep respect for customers and employees, and that's the kind of values we've tried to bring through Ash Grove, and I think are still relevant today and highly respected today by a lot of our customers, employees, and I think it's part of our success.
Ash Grove and making Portland cement is a heavy industry, and as a heavy industry we have an extra responsibility as far as the environment's concerned.
Ash Grove is committed to doing the right thing when it comes to the environment. If in the balance there's environment versus some cost to the company, the environment will win out. We have continued to acquire top-notch people to work in the environmental area for the company, both in the corporate office and out at the plants. We have put into place an environmental management system so that we could check on ourselves and discover what we needed to do and then get it done. And everyone at the plants understands that everything they do day to day has an impact on the environment.
From an environmental side, we have a major challenge in front of us as the nature of our product is to produce CO2 as we calcine limestone. And with climate change as a key issue for us going forward, we're focused on a number of ways to really lead the charge in minimizing our carbon footprint in the world. We're already making voluntary commitments to lower our CO2 emissions per ton of clinker produced.
We involve all our employees in that process. We're going through a process in all our facilities to basically certify us as ISO 14001 compliant, and ISO is an international organization that has an international environmental certification program. Ash Grove will do everything that it can to be compliant with those ISO 14001 standards.
We have a long-standing program, a very mature program at our Foreman plant with the Wildlife Habitat Council. That plant started working with the council to develop some of the acreage that we have there at the plant as a wildlife habitat.
Foreman is a very small rural area with little to no resources within itself, and if it were not for what Ash Grove offers us, there's so much that we could never do.
When I took over as chairman, we came up with a statement of strategic intent for the company, which really outlines our values, offering opportunities for employees, world-class service to our customers. Without them, we have nothing, excellence of production, and particularly safety.
For a century, Ash Grove Cement's commitment to safety in the workplace has made them an industry leader. Ash Grove's aim is simple: be the safety leader in the cement manufacturing industry. Proven safety techniques, stop for each other, and safety in motion are incorporated into everyday activity to ensure safer practices are prominent in every worker's mind. Ash Grove's motto: safety at work gets you safely at home every day.
Well, safety and health of our employees is a fundamental part of the way we do our business. We want to be sure our people go home without being hurt.
Ash Grove has always traditionally been a great community partner. They have helped with the fire department and of late contributed $500,000 over a 5-year period for our school system.
In 1945, my great-grandfather Lester established the Sunderland Foundation. The foundation is a means to give back to the communities. We do a lot of giving to universities, YMCAs, Habitat for Humanity, that are really integral parts of the community.
Well, being one of the last American-owned cement companies in the United States, we feel a special commitment to the communities we serve. Our interest is reinvesting capital back into the United States and communities we do business. We don't expatriate the earnings of our business back to foreign countries. So I think that really helps us maintain a higher level of investment in the communities we serve, and clearly our future is invested in those communities.
Ash Grove Cement, an American-owned company. For 125 years, we have found success in changing times by adhering to our unchanging values, finding strength in our people, purpose in our commitment to the communities and customers we represent. Ash Grove Cement, our strong foundation and our even stronger future.